Perfect amount of stupid. Where's this flour come from? Italy. Okay, I'm teaching you how to make pizza the Italian way. But Kyle, you're saying, pizza isn't from Italy. Well, I bought the stuff already, so I don't care. And this flour, Italian flour, so I don't want to do nothing about it. Alright, let's get to it. Pizza time. You know, just talk with my hands, you know, like a real Italian.
Yeah.
Remember, always wash your hands. I guess we'll make a full batch. This will be a lot of fucking dough. What the fuck's in there? I forgot to warm up the water. I said 2, didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay, so first you're gonna get 1 1/4 cup of warm water. Then you're gonna want 1 1/2 tablespoons of yeast. How do you say dissolve? Okay, so you gotta make sure your water is warm. You don't want your yeast to be saying,
"Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
So you gotta make sure that you stir until dissolved.
That's hot."
This could take a couple of minutes depending on how good you are at stirring, I don't know. Alright. After...
Wait, let me mix it up a little.
Flour. How the fuck do you do an F? F?
Yeah.
F-L-O-U-R. Okay, so, okay.
Yeah.
Why is this okay? Okay, after your yeast is dissolved, you're gonna want 3 1/2 cups of flour. And you're gonna want to put them in this bowl. Now the flour should be 0-0. It's a really nice kind of flour from Italy. That's what makes this dish Italian. Okay, so after you put the flour in the bowl, you're gonna want to make a hole in the middle of it. You're gonna want to dig it out so that we can put all of our ingredients in there. Next, you're gonna want to put 2 teaspoons of sugar into the mound. Next, you're gonna put 3 tablespoons of olive oil. And this oil is also Italian, if you couldn't tell. Another reason why this is an Italian dish. Next, now that you have all your ingredients in the bowl, we're gonna pour the warm yeast water into the bowl. And you're gonna stir it until it thickens. And at first, it may seem like it's not gonna thicken. You're going, Kyle, there's way too much water in this bad boy. This ain't thick enough. Oh, it is, my boy. Oh, it is. See, look. That boy's already getting thickened. I might need to add water to this. What you can do, if you don't think you have enough water, just add some. You don't want to drown it, but I'm going to need to add some water here. And at this point, you're just trying to get it mixed up because we're going to do all the kneading on this cutting board right here. But right now, I'm trying to get it solidified so that we can actually do that. Okay, now it's in a ball. So we're going to want to sprinkle flour all over the cutting board. But it's wet right now, so that would be bad. I don't want to over-wet it, like I said. If this was a real kitchen, I'd have a mister to mist my dough, but it's not. So sadly, I'm stuck with this. Next, you're going to want to put flour on your hands so this doesn't stick to your hands. Get this dough out and get to kneading. You gotta knead this for 10 minutes. And you're just gonna want to keep folding it and pushing it with your palm. And if it ever gets sticky, just add more flour. And we'll return in 10 minutes when this is fully kneaded. Alright, ladies and gents, I found my mister. Boy ain't gonna be dry anymore. I keep saying that, you know, see you later, but I keep thinking of good stuff to say. Okay, make sure you don't oversaturate the bread with flour. And you're gonna say, well, it's made out of flour, idiot. But I know what I'm saying, man. I'm Italian. But yeah, if your hands are getting sticky, put some flour on them. If the dough's sticking to your surface, put some flour on it. But you don't want to drown this bad boy in flour. You just want enough flour that you're, you know, getting through it without your hands becoming like Mr. Sandman from the Spider-Man movie. Okay, after 10 minutes, you're going to want to let the dough rest in a bowl for 4 to 5 hours. But make sure you oil the sides of the bowl first so it doesn't get stuck. Doesn't really matter how much, you know, just a little bit. Then you're going to want to put the dough in there, flip it around so it's nice and oiled. Now if you want to make things really Italian, you get a knife and you put a cross across your bread. I didn't do it good at all, but you know, they say as you're blessing the bread. I guess this bread isn't blessed or anything, but yeah, you're going to want to cover the bread for 4 to 5 hours. Jeez, that's a long time. Well, see you then. Whoa, it's been like 4 to 5 hours. The bowl changed. Isn't that crazy? Well, we're gonna set our oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Next, we're gonna dump our bowl of dough onto a surface that's covered in flour, and we're gonna punch out any bubbles in it. That's actually looking good. Okay, we're gonna get out our pizza plate. Let me find that. I don't see it. So we're using a regular pan. Okay. Now let's let that boy rest for a couple of minutes. He's had a big old fight. Okay. So this is enough dough to make 2 pizzas. So, at this point, you're trying to decide how big you want your pizza. So, this is enough for 2 pizzas, so, you know, we're going to split this bad boy in half. Then, at this point, if you had a rolling pin, you'd use that, but I don't. So, we're going to just do this bad. So we're going to split it in half, and then you're going to get your pan and you're going to put a small amount of oil so that it doesn't stick. Next, you're going to take your dough and you're going to shape it. Make sure it's even. You don't want like giant piece of thick crust. Okay, so next we're gonna get our tomato sauce, and you're gonna put on as much as you'd like. Because I mean, I don't know what you like. You could like some, a lot. My hand's covered. My hand's covered in oil. Giovanni, try and come here.
Okay.
Strong man over here. Okay, so now that you've cut your sauce open, I don't know if you'll be able to. You need a big ripped boy to come over and help you. You're gonna put as much on as you want. I don't know. This is called a margarita pizza. I don't know, it was made for the Queen or something. I'm not an expert. I mean, I should be since I'm Italian, but I'm not. So burn me at the stake. Myself boys don't know what that means.
I don't know that.
You're useless. Shut up. Okay, next you're going to cut your mozzarella cheese. You know, cut cheese. You're going to have to cut this into discs. You'll see what I mean. So here, we'll change cans right fast. Okay, so you're going to want to cut it in thin discs, and I think this is disgusting because this cheese is wet and moist. But you know, anything for the country of Italy. One thing I should say is, I didn't bring this up earlier during the sauce. The pizza we are making is called a pizza rosa because I don't know if that's how you say it. Burn me at the stake again. Because it has red sauce on it. And in Italy, not everybody has sauce on their pizza. Sometimes it's called pizza bianca, which is like blank or something.
Blanco.
Blanco? Oh, geez, I don't know you spoke Italian.
I mean, basically Spanish.
Is it basically also French?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a smaller pizza, so I don't know how many things of cheese we're gonna put on here. Probably like that. You're going to eat. What the heck, Kyle? That looks goofy. Well, too bad. You'll see. It's gonna look good. Okay, so next you're gonna want 3 to 4 basil leaves, roughly torn on your pizza. Some people leave them whole, but I think that's disgusting and it's not getting spread out. Okay, so next you're gonna want your toppings besides your cheese and your basil, which are like the requirements. I chose some Italian salami, so that is like this salami. Okay, so some people like their margarita pizza just plain, but I'm like, nah boy, we putting something on that. Next, you're gonna put some oil around the crust. You want your crust looking good. Okay, after you've put all your toppings on the pizza, you're gonna put it in the oven for 15 minutes. Now, I didn't choose to do this, but you can put the pizza in the oven with just the sauce for the first 10 minutes, and then put it in with the toppings for 5 minutes later. It depends on how authentic you want to be, but if I'm gonna be honest, I just sort of forgot. Why is it so puffy? I don't think it's supposed to puff like that. Why? Stop. Stop it. Don't do that. Let me,
Wine.
oh yeah, turn the light down, sorry. So the dough rose up more than I had initially planned, but I think it looks about done. So, eat some pizza, baba da boopy. It's Italian gang out here. Tired of wearing this hat. And I'll see you in 3 months.
Theory anime review. Why is it tasting this?
Anime good, unless it ain't.
What anime exactly?
All of them. Let me get this water open, because this thing looks hot. These boys hot. Y'all try my pizza? It look hot. Oh, hell no.
Alright, how is it?
It tastes like I expected. It tastes like this one Italian restaurant in Alki. It's really good. I don't remember what it's called, and I'd butcher the name. But wait, Kyle, you're Italian. How will you butcher the name? I don't know, dog. But the dough is really puffy, but besides that, like the flavor, because of the cheese and the oil and the sauce, is spot on, and the basil. Don't look at that. That looks really weird. But yeah, if the crust was crispier, so I would recommend cooking the dough first for 10 minutes and then putting the toppings on last, which we didn't do. I would recommend doing that so your crust gets crispier. But besides that, I'd say the pizza's pretty good. I didn't know you were looking at me. I was looking down at the pizza. Okay. Yeah, this is the outro, out card, you know. See you in 3 months. I almost forgot. You thought the video was over. But remember to check out this new shirt that says, I may not be deaf, but at least I know how to cook a pizza like one.